Okay, am I audible now? Please confirm. I have made a new link. And if it's clear, please let me know and then we'll start with the class. Is it okay now? Please confirm. Then we'll start. It's frozen. Is the audio now clear? Because I tried to reconnect to a different network. Okay, now it's audible. Okay, so really sorry for this mishappening because there was some network issue. I was not able to track it. I have tried to make a new link. Okay, if the video is frozen, we can switch off the video. There is no issue in that. All we need is we need to get the content. Okay, wait. Now fine. Okay, correct. Excellent. It's fine if it's fine now. Just hold on a second. Let me just clear this thing also. Okay. I guess now the I have closed the audio video thing so that there is no issue with the frozen. So we can start off with the lecture now. I hope everything is now sorted and we'll be able to continue with the class. Okay, so this particular session is regarding the discussion session. That is, we'll be understanding about कि हमें अगर हम CSIR UGC नेट की preparation कर रहे हैं, what are the things that we need to keep in mind, what are the do's and the don'ts for this particular preparation. As we all know that just 2-3 days back we had our scorecard, so we all must be knowing that what are the main difficulties that we faced in the examination, or we can say that what are the mistakes that we did in this particular examination. So for that matter, this particular class would help you out in understanding the same thing. Now, talking about that how you should start off with this particular preparation, reason being, having a proper strategy, having a proper content in your mind about what you have to do and how you need to proceed is very important. So this particular class would help you out to decide whether you should what you should do and what you should avoid in this particular preparation. Are we clear with that what we are actually going to do in this particular class? If yes, let me know in the chat sections and then we'll start off with this particular class. Should we start now? Anyone let me know in the comment section whether everything is going fine or not. Okay, Joe, thank you so much. Now, let's begin with that how to start off. That is, when you're starting off with your preparation, there are some things that you need to keep in mind, or some things that you should always and always have in mind before starting off with the preparation. The very first step is, or we can say this step as the initial step in which you have to understand that why you want to prepare this particular examination, why you want to give this examination. Because when we start off with any preparation, we should have a complete objective in our mind. Like, you want to qualify LS because you want to go for the lecturership, you want to qualify the JRF because you are interested in the research, or you wanted to go for the PhD purpose. So having the in your mind, having the why in mind where is very very important. This would be as the very first of. Now, if you have why in mind, okay, I need to qualify for the JRF, that is the Junior Research Fellowship, in which you get a particular amount of stipend for the same, so that you can start off with your PhD with a financial back support. Okay, now after this, you need to have a clear strategy in your mind, and this should be the second step, that is making the strategy in your mind. How to make this strategy? This would be for have various sub points in mind. Now the very first thing should be strategy बनानी कैसे है, किस तरीके से इसको तैयार करना है, ताकि preparation के time पे we do not get distracted, we do not lose our hope for the same. And for that matter, what you can do is you can have the 4 components in your mind. The very first component is the syllabus. The understanding of syllabus is very very important. You need an understanding of the syllabus, that how should you proceed, what you have to read, what not. Because अगर हमें syllabus नहीं पता होगा, we won't be able to start off with the preparation. That is, अगर हमें ये ही नहीं पता कि हमें पढ़ना क्या है, how would you start off with your preparation? So the very first sub step of second step would be in strategy is having the knowledge of the syllabus. After you understand that what the syllabus is and how you have to proceed in this particular syllabus, then you should have a good track of the previous year question papers as well. You need to understand that previous year question papers are very very important. They Okay, if the sound is not clear sometimes, please bear with this. Reason being, there is some network issue, there is some network problem with the Wi-Fi. So please bear this, and if it is a major problem, please let me know. Otherwise, if it is a minor problem, please try to adjust. Now, moving on with the previous year question papers. If you have been a regular person on my channel, you must be knowing that I have insisted upon the previous year question papers importance a lot. I have tried to make you understand about the importance of previous year question papers a lot. So have a clear understanding in your mind that previous year question papers are very very important. How you have to analyze the previous year question papers, we'll discuss it in a bit. So let's proceed. After having the understanding of the syllabus and the previous year question papers, you need to understand one more thing, and that is what is important. That is how you need to collaborate the syllabus, the question papers. For that, you need to make a complete list for the same. How to make that list? Let me give you a complete understanding for the same. Hold on a second. Okay, now we'll start off with the syllabus and the previous year question papers. we'll be discussing every single thing regarding the revision and everything. Just wait for some time and just have some patience. Okay, so now we have just discussed about the previous year question papers and the syllabus. Syllabus को लेना कहाँ से है? That is from the official site. You can just search out the syllabus from the CSIR official site. And for the previous year question papers, I have time and again given you this particular suggestion regarding the R Gupta book, in which you'll find the question papers year wise. Like the one which I had was, it had the question papers from 2019 to 2011, if I'm not wrong with the figures. So having the year wise previous year question papers is very very important. In addition to this, now when you have the previous year question papers and the syllabus in your hand, what you have to do is you need to make a list of the most important previous year question papers. From the previous year question papers, the most important topic can easily be tracked. How? See, when you read the question papers, you able to understand that every year in question you will find. In addition, Ramachandran plot हर साल question आ रहा है, and so on and so forth. So having these lists in your mind, having this particular thing in your mind, that enzyme is important, Ramachandran plot is important, and in the same way her unit say we'll make this particular list, and then we will have a strategy for this thing कि हम मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स को टारगेट करेंगे. एंड व्हेन यू विल टारगेट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स, one plus point in your mind, and the plus point would be that you will have a more better or a better clear understanding of the paper. In the examination you won't find something कि ये कभी पढ़ा ही नहीं, because CSIR targets the most important topics almost every year. Every year you can find some fluctuations because the exam setter tries to make the paper a bit unpredictable, which is also very fair. But having targeting only the most important topics would help you uh, cover at least 60 to 70% of the complete syllabus, which is more than enough for you to qualify this particular examination. Now, when you have the list of the most important topics, you have an understanding of the previous question papers and the syllabus. Now you can start off with, no, 6 units are not enough. Do not go for the number of units enough or not, because you should have one thing in your mind. You know that the exam pattern have part A, part B and part C. From part C, what you have to do is you need to solve out 25 questions out of the 75 questions. So getting these 25 questions from the 6 units is something a bit difficult. But if you expand your choice area, if you solve out more question, if you plan out ki, if you plan out how you can target, how you can approach more questions, this is possible only when you not stick only to a particular number of, you need to have better, or you need to have a more better choice of question in this particular question. If you have given this particular exam in the February which was held, you must have seen that having more choice is very very important. Sometimes what happens is, let's say कि आपने एंजाइम का टॉपिक बहुत अच्छे से कंप्लीट किया है, but what happens is एंजाइम का टॉपिक अच्छे से करने के बाद भी you are not able to solve that particular question. So इस टाइम पे what helps is कि अगर हमने ज़्यादा टॉपिक्स कंप्लीट किए होंगे, we would be able to at least target some other question. अगर सिर्फ 6 यूनिट कंप्लीट करेंगे, so we would have a very narrow choice of questions and we won't be able to get that particular target. इशरत, I have no idea जून में एग्जाम होगा या नहीं, because it is completely dependent upon the official notification. We cannot give any statement from our side. We have to wait for the official notification itself. And Preeti, for for solving out the question, we'll discuss it in a bit. Just wait for a minute. I hope this particular thing is clear till now. That is about the second step. Now we have the third step. That is when you have the why in your mind. This first step is clear. Then when you have the strategy in your mind, the third step is having a timetable, having a target in your mind कि हमें कैसे किस तरीके से proceed करना है. That is also very important. You should have a daily target in your mind कि every single day I'll be doing this thing, then this and then this. So एक टारगेट माइंड में सेट होगा, सो यू वोंट हसल इन द डे और यू वोंट हसल ड्यूरिंग द मॉर्निंग टाइम कि आज करना क्या है. You have a complete target in your mind कि today I have to complete enzymes topic, Ramachandran plot and proteins. So when you complete out these 3 points, आपके जो list है उस list में से just tick down the 3 points and then move forward with the next topic. So I hope this particular thing is clear to you. If yes, let me know. If there is any doubt with these 3 steps, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll start off with the next topic, and that is how to plan the target. Just uh, if you have any doubts, otherwise we'll move forward. We have to wait for the official notification for some time. You might get in a week or something because we already have our squad in hand. So cutoff should be uploaded very soon. So wait for it. When you get it, when we get the notification, you'll get the complete update as well. So just wait for it. Should we start off with the next thing? This topic, that is how to plan the target. Should we start off with this? Okay. If it's clear, let's start off with the next point, and that is how to plan the target. Now, this particular thing is again a very important and a very crucial step in your preparation. Why? If you do not plan wisely, irrespective of the fact that you have a proper strategy, but your plan is not proper, then you won't be able to qualify. How to make a proper plan? See, one thing you need to understand is that you have to manage your time according to your needs, according to your conditions. Whether you are doing masters in addition to the net preparation or whether you are doing some job, so you have to manage out your time in the same manner, and then what you have is you have to plan accordingly. You should have a micro plan, that is a plan in which you know that इस week के अंदर every day I'll be doing this particular thing and then I'll move forward. And one mega plan, that is इस complete month के अंदर I have covered unit 2, unit 4, unit 5, so on and so forth. So make sure that you have particular planning thing in your mind कि plan अपने according करना है, अपने अकॉर्डिंग प्लान करना है. नो वन कैन डिक्टेट यू दैट यू हैव टू स्टडी 12 hours a day or 14 hours a day or 7 hours a day. Every student have a different caliber for the same, and अपने caliber और अपने time schedule के according plan out. So planning out is very important, and make sure that you have a micro plan and you have a mega plan in your mind कि every day क्या करना है और every week का complete target क्या है और एक monthly target क्या है. When you achieve that target, take my words, you will feel very satisfied in your mind that your preparation is going on track. When I was preparing, I actually had a complete set of 4 5 months plan in my mind, and I used to plan work accordingly. I used to work in the same manner in which I had my plan. I planned it beforehand. Yes, some modulations are okay. Reason being, there might be some urgent work. There might be something which you cannot neglect on a particular day. So for that, you should also have some window. That is, always have a Sunday for your free from your preparation or a break from your preparation. But on Sunday, make sure that you do test. Mock test, the very first week of the preparation, is again a very important thing. See, at this particular time, we are making list of all the important components, but one thing you have to understand is when you analyze this particular session, when we end this particular session, you will understand that having all these components prepared would help you to qualify this examination very easily. So make sure that you make a simple note or a very bullet point something in your notebook during this particular class, and then you can analyze what is the thing that you need to mainly focus upon and how you have to start off with the preparation. So target के अंदर make sure you have a micro target and a mega target. माइक्रो टारगेट बनेंगे कैसे? मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स की जो लिस्ट है, उस लिस्ट के अंदर अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कैलिबर हैव सम points or some topics written somewhere, like let's say today is 13th of March. So from 14th, just write down the notebook 14, 15, 16, 17, and after that, just in front of 14, write down that I'll be doing enzymes portion plus the Ramachandran plot. On 15, I'll be doing let's say proteins and nucleotides, so that you have a clear picture in your mind कि उस पर्टिकुलर डे के अंदर आपको अपना टाइम कैसे मैनेज करना है कि हमारा एंजाइम्स टॉपिक भी कंप्लीट हो और रामाचंद्रन प्लॉट भी कंप्लीट हो. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू एग्जांपल विद दीज पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक्स. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट इन द ब्रॉडर पिक्चर एज वेल. नाउ the next thing is what you should avoid during the preparation. It is same, the continuation of the previous one, so you'll be able to understand it. That is, till now I have made you explain what are the things that you do in the examination, what are the things that you need to have a mind कि मैं सब करना है. But having do's in your mind, you should always have some things that preparation. So what are things that you need to avoid in the preparation? The very first thing is, it is very important to be stress free during the complete preparation. Do not have a burden in your mind कि मुझे ये करना ही है, जिसके लिए हम पूरे दिन स्ट्रेस लेके बैठे नहीं. Try to have a stress free environment in your mind. Try to have some good friends in your company who motivate you, who do not stress you out for this preparation. Rather, they help you out to remain stress free. So stop stress. Do not take stress preparation. To avoid is, you should not question papers any day. Try to do previous year question daily. Please make sure that you do the previous year question papers every single day, because it is very important. I did the previous year papers every day. No matter whether you have completed any topic or no matter how many topics you have covered, or no matter in which stage of your preparation you are, you need to read the previous year question papers daily. It is very important. Previous year question papers की book रोज रात में, what you can do is, after you finish off with your studies, just take the previous year question papers book, read it at least questions, 12 questions, 50 questions, depending upon that how many questions you can attempt. Try to solve those questions. Try to get the answer. Even if it is wrong, no issues. But try to solve the previous year question. ताकि let me give you an example for this. Let's see. Let's say that आपने एक topic read किया. Let's take an example of plant hormones itself. Now, अगर हमने हमारे पास दो सिनेरियो हैं. पहले सिनेरियो में लेट्स से कि हमने प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर नहीं रीड किए थे एंड वी आर जस्ट गोइंग विद द प्लांट हार्मोन्स टॉपिक प्रेपरेशन. The voice is not clear. There must be some network issue on your end. Please check. Let's say हमने प्लांट हार्मोन्स टॉपिक स्टार्ट ऑफ किया. अब अगर हमने प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर्स को नहीं पढ़ा है पहले, सो होगा क्या? नाउ plant hormones is a very vast topic and you might take 2 weeks to complete this particular portion because it is a very elaborate topic. लेकिन अगर previous year question papers नहीं पढ़े, so take my words, it might take you 3 weeks as well because you don't know from which particular portion you are getting the question. प्लांट हॉर्मोन्स के अंदर डिस्कवरी से क्वेश्चन रेयरेस्ट केस के अंदर आता है, बट ऑक्सिन जो है उसकी डिस्कवरी इज वेरी वास्ट टॉपिक. यू नीड टू सी कि ऑक्सिन की डिस्कवरी अगर इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है सो देयर इज नो पॉइंट डूइंग इट. हमने प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन पेपर्स रीड की, ये इंफॉर्मेशन हमें तभी you must have 2 to 3 read the I am to say question was to identify the from which questions asked. That is, हमें question papers पता चले topic के अंदर we have to read that is for उस topic अंदर next. Preeti is asking one paper daily. No, I'm not saying एक पूरा paper daily करना है. It is in reality not 15 questions. That is more than enough. But try to do 10 to 15 questions daily. Have this habit of doing questions daily. Now, first thing was the stressing part, and the second thing is the previous year question papers. The third thing is which you need to avoid during the preparation. That is, you are not making notes and just keep on reading the thing that you are targeting. That won't end up having you in that benefit. Try to make your own notes. Try to cover up the notes. And if you're not willing to cover up notes, but make sure write down some important portion or write down some of the important points, because when you write you remember sorry, remember better. I hope I'm clear these 3 points about what are the things that you need to avoid. First thing was stressing. Second thing was avoiding the previous question. Third thing is not making notes, not trying to write down something, only and only just trying to mug up. And you should always also have an understanding of, or you should also make a point of that you have a conceptual understanding of the topic. Very important. So these are the things that you need to avoid during the preparation. If there is any doubt you can ask, otherwise we'll is there any doubt? Otherwise we'll move forward with the next point. Should we move should we move out? You need to ask. Please let me know in the chat sections. Is there any doubt? Okay, Preeti. Okay. In the doubts point, first thing that was asked was about the revision. And if you want to discuss, you can let me know, and then we will try to solve out those things. The first, this particular section is that you should have at least 3 to 4 cycles of revision. You should always and always try, because there is no point that when you complete out 100. Yes, Preeti, if you wish, you can part, because I know it is a bit technical. If you wish, you can drop out, but try to have a understanding of the basic concept. टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर कुछ सेल्स का टाइप होता है, बहुत कुछ होता है. ट्राई टू एटलीस्ट डू दोज पोर्शंस. अदरवाइज जो टेक्निकल पार्ट प्रोसेस है, एमएचसी कॉम्प्लेक्स वगैरह है, इफ यू विश यू कैन स्किप ऑफ दैट थिंग. नेगेटिव मार्क सजेशंस. सी अपूर्व, नेगेटिव मार्क्स को कम करने का बेस्ट तरीका क्या होता है? फर्स्ट थिंग इज द रिविजन थिंग, बिकॉज नेगेटिव मार्क्स कब आते हैं? व्हेन वी डू नॉट हैव अ, वी आर कंफ्यूज बिटवीन 2 पॉइंट्स. इन 2 पॉइंट्स का कंफ्यूजन कैसे दूर होगा? जब हमारी रिविजन बहुत स्ट्रांग होगी. सो रिविजन हमारा फर्स्ट नेगेटिव पॉइंट ऐसे कम हो सकता है. इन एडिशन टू दैट, सेकेंड थिंग दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इज कि हमें प्रॉपर स्ट्रैटेजी से चलना है. रिवीजन पे होता है, बिकॉज जब रिवीजन वीक होगी तभी हमारे नेगेटिव मार्क्स ज्यादा होते हैं. और व्हेन वी ट्राई टू डू द गेस वर्क इन द एग्जामिनेशन, नेगेटिव मार्क्स को हटाने का फर्स्ट इज रिवीजन. इन एडिशन टू दैट, अ बेटर क्लियर प्रैक्टिस. नेक्स्ट इज examination. We will have a better, a complete discussion for this also. But for June, if you are starting off with of just now for the June examination, I would suggest you try to do all the important topics, try to practice a lot, and try to do as much topics as possible during matlab every single day. Try to do more topics because it's you have only, I guess, 45 पर्टिकुलर जून एग्जाम अगर वो कंडक्ट होता है, बिकॉज ऑफिशियल नोटिफिकेशन अभी नहीं आया है. इफ यू आर टारगेटेड वेरी वेरी वाइजली कि आप डेली एक मेजर पोर्शन कवर करो, प्रैक्टिस ऑलमोस्ट डेली करो, मॉक टेस्ट जितना हो सके आप कंप्लीट आउट करो, बिकॉज 50 आर हाई चांसेस कि you might panic for the preparation, but do not feel demotivated. Try to give your best shot in June exam as well. The problem with this thing could be कि you don't revise chapters, like you need to revise chapters weekly. अगर आप वीकली रिवीजन नहीं करोगे एंड एकदम एंड में स्टार्ट ऑफ करोगे रिव्यू को, सो देर आर चांसेस दैट यू वुड स्किप, और आपके माइंड से सब स्लिप हो जाएगा. फॉर दिस, जो पूरा वीक में रीड करते हो, ट्राई टू रिवाइज इट ऑन संडेज. ट्राई टू गिव अ कंप्लीट लुक फॉर संडे. मतलब अगर आपने लेट्स से अंदर पूरा बायोकेमिस्ट्री कंप्लीट किया है, सो नेक्स्ट वीक कोई और यूनिट स्टार्ट करने से पहले संडे को ट्राई टू सी कि आप ट्राई टू गिव अ रीडिंग फॉर द सेम, ताकि आप जो पॉइंट्स हैं वो आपके माइंड में वापस से रिवाइज हो जाएंगे एंड यू विल बी एबल टू recall them. I hope the doubt is clear now. If yes, let me know in the chat section. Is there any? Okay, Preeti. Are there other doubts? Please let me know in the chat section. Else you want to know or you want to clear your doubt? I'm using English only. There are some words that I'm using Hindi because we have bilingual students. Some might not understand English as well. So, no issues. Even if you're latecomer, you can watch the link in the Telegram channel. Do not worry about it. I have pre-scheduled this because I have some urgent work at 4. So, but I didn't want to skip off miss for this discussion session. So, do not worry about it. You can watch the session later. But for that, you need to revise well, because revision is the only thing which would help you remember or which would help you recall the things. There is no other this thing. Preeti, there are various areas from where you can have free mock tests as well. All you need is you need to those platforms जहाँ पे free mock test है. I didn't give even a single penny for any coaching center for the pre mock test. बहुत सारे free में available हैं. You need to search those. Start off with the mock test from the very first week, because this was the strategy which I used in my examination preparation time. I started off with the preparation in lockdown in the first week of April, and take my words, in April first week, I still remember I got my very first mock test, that is negative 28, which was a very good blow to my mind, that having my test is actually something which is not acceptable. But having that consistency, that मैंने हर वीक एक मॉक टेस्ट दिया, every single week I tried कि मैं धीरे धीरे the score would actually increase, and it will increase because जो इस बार एग्जाम हुआ था, there are some students from my channel itself high percentile, and I'm getting the same feedback that they used the strategy of mock test every single week, and which helped them qualify this examination, qualify in sense of according to the last cutoff. So having -28 in the first mock test, not wrong with the figure, in my last mock test which I gave before 2 weeks of the examination, was something which was because of the consistency. Make sure that you give mock test every single week. It is very very important. mock test से आपको बहुत सारा हेल्प होगा, एंड कि स्क्रीन के सामने 3 घंटे बैठने में बहुत ज्यादा एफर्ट लगता है. यू ऑल मस्ट बी नोइंग दिस. सो मेक श्योर दैट सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द स्क्रीन फॉर 3 hours, बिकॉज ये बेसिक चीज है. अगर एग्जाम में आपकी आईज पे स्ट्रेस पड़ना स्टार्ट होगा 1 घंटे के बाद, यू वोंट बी एबल टू कंसंट्रेशन फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 hours. लेकिन अगर हम हर वीक एक मॉक टेस्ट देंगे, स्क्रीन के सामने 3 घंटे बैठ के हम घर पे ही प्रेपरेशन करेंगे, तो आवर्स कब कंप्लीट होंगे हमें पता भी नहीं चलेगा. बिकॉज ये एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मेक श्योर दैट यू factors, these factors which actually affect your performance in the examination. It's a very good score, Namdev, 89.01, but you need to put in a little more effort and you'll be able to qualify the next time. So do not feel disheartened, for sure you'll be able to qualify. So we were talking about the mock test. Mock test किसी यूनिट के कंप्लीट होने के बाद देना इज ओके. स्टार्टिंग से मॉक टेस्ट देंगे, सो मॉक टेस्ट से होगा क्या कि हमें ये पता चलेगा कि एक एरिया में से, एक टॉपिक में से क्वेश्चंस कैसे हैं. तो हम जब रीड करेंगे उन टॉपिक्स को, उसकी भी बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेवलप होगी. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू गिव मॉक टेस्ट एवरी सिंगल वीक. How many marks we need to qualify? कोमल, नवंबर 2020 जो मार्क्स हैं वो परसेंटाइल के फॉर्म में आ रहे हैं. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव अ गुड परसेंटाइल. लाइक ड्यूरिंग माई 99.44 परसेंटाइल, एंड उस टाइम पे 98.6 जो था वो कट ऑफ गया था. सो यू शुड हैव दिस परसेंटाइल थिंग. मार्क्स के अकॉर्डिंग अगर हम रॉ स्कोर कैलकुलेट करेंगे, सो अबव 120 इज अ गुड स्कोर. ट्राई टू हैव दिस थिंग इन योर माइंड कि 1 करना ही करना है. एंड ये सब कुछ कैसे होगा, ये सब कुछ प्रैक्टिस के थ्रू होगा. सो एक 120 के ऊपर स्कोर इज अ गुड स्कोर. इसमें बनेगा, एंड परसेंटाइल अच्छा बनने की वजह से you'll be able to easily qualify. Yes, Preeti, every Sunday को give a mock test, because को रीडिंग करेंगे, बाकी सब करेंगे. संडे को मॉक टेस्ट दो, प्रैक्टिस करो, एंड दैट वुड बी वेरी गुड थिंग. यस अपूर्व, यू 3 hours का मॉक टेस्ट इज नॉट अ बिग थिंग. हर वीक आपको हैबिट हो जाएगी, बट गिव अ मॉक टेस्ट एवरी सिंगल वीक. Which platform? Search out and let you know in text me personally on my WhatsApp business number. It's available on channel, so I'll search and let you know. Any other doubt? How many of you are first attempters? Like कौन first time? जून वाला एग्जाम कौन फर्स्ट टाइम अटेम्प्ट करेगा? We have 17 students. You can ask your doubts. It's an open session. You can get your doubts cleared in this particular session. Any doubt with the revision, with the preparation, with anything you want to ask regarding this, ask. There is no issue in that. It would help you solve out your basic queries and you'll be able to prepare better. Who are joining now, you'll get the complete. Yes, Prashant, you can get the unit wise notes. There is information on the community tab as well, and you can just WhatsApp on my business number. You will get the complete information for that. You can get the. How many hours to day? See, अगर आपने मेरा एक टॉपिक देखा होगा, मैंने चैनल पे डाला था अबाउट हाउ टू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग, उसके अंदर भी मैंने सेम चीज बोली थी. एंड यहाँ hours do not matter. What matters is कितना क्वालिटी कंटेंट आपको, क्वालिटी टाइम आप दे रहे हो. No matter you study for 12 hours a day but you are not doing the quality work, that is not important. What's important is आप पढ़ाई करो, लेकिन उन 4 hours के अंदर you should complete a topic, you should complete your target for the day. Number of hours can never for qualifying. You can sit for 24 hours, take a notebook, sit in front of it. There is no any benefit that you'll get. But what that quality of the education, quality of your study hours is important. अब आप कभी आपके को मन नहीं है पढ़ने का, but still hours, वो 2 hours आपको ज्यादा benefit देंगे as compared to 16 hours of sitting in front of notebook. So do not run after how many hours to study. Run after what to study in a better way. Okay, that's very good if you have purchased it. Yes, you can ask me on the WhatsApp. I'll let you know about the free mock test series. This point of will these notes be enough? See, even if you get a standard book, all the 100 standard books, will that be enough? I cannot. See, what you need to understand is all these materials are a supplement to your hard work. You cannot escape hard. So do not have this question in my mind whether notes will be enough. There is nothing like enough because Pathfinder की बुक 850 पेज की है, उससे भी ज्यादा पेजेस की होंगी. Even those books are not enough for qualifying. There is nothing like कितना enough है. What matters, कंटेंट आपके पास है, आप उसके अंदर से किस तरीके से अपने कंटेंट को इनहांस करते हैं, किस तरीके से आप अपना हार्डवर्क पुट इन पर्टिकुलर कंटेंट में से बेस्ट निकालते हैं. So make sure that whatever content you have, you need to put your hard work in order to get the success. How to take MSc and NET preparation together? See, your नेट सिलेबस एंड द एमएससी सिलेबस. फर्स्ट थिंग यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इज कि वो दोनों चीजें एक साथ वर्कआउट करती हैं. बहुत उसके अंदर सिमिलर होता है हमारे सिलेबस के अंदर. सो पहले तो आप ये चेक करो कि दोनों कोर्सेज में, लाइक एमएससी में और हमारे नेट में, उसको एक तरीके से स्टडी करो. एंड जो पोर्शन आपके नेट के सिलेबस में है बट एमएससी में नहीं है, उसके लिए आप एक्स्ट्रा हार्ड वर्क पुट इन करो, तभी यू टुगेदर. ऑन माय नोट, मैंने जब व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग मास्टर्स, बाय गॉड्स ग्रेस उस टाइम पे लॉकडाउन था, सो वी हैड टाइम टू, कि मेरा ट्रैवल बच रहा था. एंड और भी बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं, जब हम कॉलेज जाते हैं बहुत सारा टाइम वेस्ट होता है. सो आई वॉज एबल टू मैनेज माई मास्टर्स बिकॉज नेट प्रेपरेशन, क्योंकि नेट की प्रेपरेशन के अंदर इट वॉज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर मी टू कंप्लीट द सिलेबस. उसके अंदर से जो कॉलेज के लिए जरूरी है वो वाला मैंने सारा, मैंने जो नेट के लिए है वो अलग से पढ़ा. सो यू नीड टू हैव अ बैलेंस बिटवीन द टू थिंग्स. कोमल, माय सब्जेक्ट, मेरी ग्रेजुएशन भी बॉटनी में है, मेरी मास्टर्स भी बॉटनी में है, और अभी मैं पीएचडी भी प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी में ही कर रही हूँ. सो इट्स अ मेन. और कोई डाउट? प्रशांत, फ्रॉम माय साइड, बिकॉज जो हमारा, जिस यूनिवर्सिटी से मैंने मेजर पोर्शन मेरी एमएससी का, वो नेट का सिलेबस ही उन्होंने डिजाइन किया है. सो इट वाज अ बिट इजी फॉर मी टू मैनेज द टू. Any other doubt? Then we'll end the session if there is no doubt. Is there anything else you need? Any other doubt regarding the preparation? Anyone? If there is no, प्रशांत, एवरी यूनिट, मतलब हर एक यूनिवर्सिटी का अलग सिलेबस होता है. सो यू नीड टू चेक इट, यूनिवर्सिटी कौन सी है एंड उसका सिलेबस क्या है, उस तरीके से आप कर सकते हैं. प्रीति, फ्रॉम वेयर, व्हाट आर यू आस्किंग, प्लीज बी स्पेसिफिक. You're most welcome. Yes, Komal, you can give your net exam in between MSc. मैंने भी MSc के बीच में ही दिया था. So yes, you can give the net exam. एडमिशन लेने के बाद आप किसी भी सेमेस्टर के अंदर ये एग्जाम दे सकते हैं. देयर इज नो डाउट. यू मोस्ट वेलकम प्रशांत. Okay, Prashant, you can ask about the notes on WhatsApp. There is no issue. You have the मैंने डाला हुआ है चैनल पे. You can get the number from there and you can get to know about the notes. So content available on botany inside the notes booklet जो इस वक्त अभी है. Yes, I'll upload this session. You'll get this. You'll get it. Uh, okay, Preeti, I'm doing my PhD from the same college from which I did my जामिया हमदर्द. इट्स अ यूनिवर्सिटी. सो मेरा वहीं पर ही PhD में एडमिशन हो गया फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में. सो आई एम परसुइंग माय PhD फ्रॉम देयर. No issues. I'll upload this session. You'll be able to see this session. There is no issue in that. And Swati, please, कौन सा सब्सक्रिप्शन का पूछ रहे हो आप? Please elaborate. And in addition to that, I just need to have one question from you all, and that is, uh, are you all interested in personalized classes like for the June session? Not immediately, but maybe next week or something, I'll inform on the channel. I am just trying to plan out this thing, and that is get a good amount of students. If we get a good response from this thing, that is, we will have a course of approximately 40 to 50 in which we will be doing the unit wise most important topics discussion. We'll have a live session. In अभी हम डिसाइड करेंगे. PDFs of book you need to search out. I'll send it on the Telegram channel. So I'm planning for this 50 classes session for sure, because every day we'll be having one session. Time we'll decide. I have not yet planned completely, but if I get a that students are interested and they're willing to join, then only we'll plan out this. This would be for the June session, in which we would be doing the we'll have some specific number of classes for a specific unit, and उसके अंदर हम सारे important topics को personally सब discuss करेंगे अंदर. If you are interested, you can let me know, and otherwise we'll plan out some other thing. Basic minimal fees for this. You can let me know in the chat section, and then after we upload it on the in the comment sections whether, and if we get a good response, then we can start off with this work as soon as possible. I'll plan out and let you know. Yes, we are done with this particular session now. It's already 1 hour. So if you have any other doubt, you can let me know in the comment sections. We some other time or some other weekend. For the time being, I hope this session would be helpful. This would help you out to clarify more, would help you understand कि आपको preparation करनी कैसे है, because topic समझना is important, I know, but उससे पीछे like होता है, that is also again very very important. So make sure that you have that particular thing in your mind clear. So this was, thank you so much everyone for joining in this lecture and for cooperating, because starting में network issue था, still you people had the patience to wait. That it's highly appreciable. And if you are new to my channel, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Botany Insider. So thank you so much everyone for joining. I'll see you very soon with the planning of this personalized classes, depending on the response we get, or depending upon what is the favorable thing for most of the students, so that we can make the preparation a bit more easy and qualify in this exam and easier way. So thank you so much everyone for joining this lecture. I'll see you soon. Bye.